city with blood on my hand, falling at the leaves from the sycamore, running like a thief through an open door. The countryside looks pretty at night, everything calm in the pale blue light. Wait to see the break of dawn. I've been awake now for far too long, but I'm alive. I'm alive. But I'm alive. I'm alive. Oh, 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 screaming and shouting at the top of my lungs.
Come on, guys!
The fog in the paddock and a newborn son.
What?
Walking on night just to clear my mind. 25 years is a lot of time, but I'm alive.
Here comes trouble. And a neck massage, Neb. Oh yeah, that's the good shit right there. Hey, bud. Good morning and welcome back. It has warmed up here quite a bit. We actually had freezing rain and then it just turned to rain, and there was ice on everything. The snow's melting. I think we have 9 degrees Celsius in the forecast, which is well above zero, and we are just right in the clouds today. It's very foggy, and we're also going to start putting up the pine shiplap that we were working on a few videos ago. We're gonna start putting that up on the walls in the staircase. We'll see how far we get with that lumber, because it's really just not as high quality as when we originally did it. So we'll just see what we can get done with that.
So the bearing's broken on that. That doesn't explain why it's going up and down, but that thing's toaster. I need a new bearing, but I'm not spending money on a new bearing.
So we discovered that something was broken with the bit for the router table, and that's why the router bit was raising up. So it was, even though we had it locked in at a certain height that we wanted for the shiplap, halfway through the board it would just start raising and it would go right through the board. Someone mentioned maybe it was from cupping in the wood, but it's not that. We were pushing the wood down on the table where the bit was, so there's no way that cupping would have caused the problem. It was just the bit was coming out of its locked position and going up. The other question we've been getting a lot is, why aren't we putting stuff in the sawmill shack, the sawmill structure? And that's because we want to do some work in there before we have our stuff in there, and we're going to be doing that later on, but we just don't want to put everything in there and then have to move it out to try and make it a better working space. So we're going to do that before we put everything in. And we also are going to be making a lot of cuts and stuff with this shiplap. So we don't want to be working way over there. We want to be out at the front of the house so that we can just take it in and install it, get our measurement, and work in a much more efficient way. And we do actually have some stuff stored in the sawmill structure. We've got the quad and the trailer and some other random stuff. So we're actually going to be moving that stuff from where it is over to the other side of the structure, and then making a better workspace on the side where the stuff is currently. And once we have that figured out, then we can get like the wood chipper in there and stuff. The backhoe I think is too big to go in there. And the tractor, the roll bar is higher than the roof line of the structure, so it's kind of a pain to be taking it in and out, or to be taking it up and down every time Greg wants to use the tractor. And we want him to have the roll bar on because we are on a pretty mountainy area. Here you go.
Try to give me another measurement.
Oh. I cut that already. So I have to be really selective on the boards I'm choosing because we don't have a lot to really waste. I don't want to waste any of it. So I've got to like check the measurement between bad sections on a board, and if it's close then I can use it. If it's not close I should try and save it. Like this one's going to be pretty short. Some of them, if they're obviously very bad, I'm going to start trimming them just so that I know exactly what I've got to work with. Like this one's messed up there and then it's messed up here. So that way I can't mess up the measurement and picking the right board if it's already cut down to what I know it's going to be in the end.
Thank you, Katie. That was nice.
Oh, this is a little short. Can I come this way though?
How much short? Not looking too bad, eh? It's always difficult getting these projects done when the weather is like this. As you can tell by my mustache and my lack of beard, it's warm out right now. So I had the strength to shave off my beard. This is Fool Spring number 1. I'm not letting it fool me, but beards come back over time. Anyway, so we are going to be finishing the I guess the top of the wall where we put shiplap yesterday. So we have 3 hours without rain. So that's enough time to get our ponderosa pine that we're going to be putting on the top planed up and cut size and installed. So we are going to be in a bit of a rush to get it done because it is supposed to rain later on today. So I'm going to put this camera down, go get the wood, and we're going to keep going here.
Didn't go through.
Are you kidding me?
Nothing wrong with a cozy life, condo pool, a comfy ride.
All right, we've started trimming out the closet now. We're gonna trim out this side here too, and it will it'll look much more finished once we get this all covered up with some more pine. So Katie and I are kind of in a rush trying to get this all done. We've finished this. It's absolutely beautiful. And now everything's bonus because it's still not raining, so we're just trying to process as much wood as possible. Well, I got this going on here. Here we go. Cracked, but whatever. It's rustic, right? No.
All right, we are finally finished. We've got everything trimmed out. We're gonna be doing a barn bifold door. So we've got the hardware on order. We're gonna make the door ourselves, but otherwise everything looks amazing. I am curious what people think we should do with the inside corners. We didn't trim them out. We just trimmed the outside corners if they were ugly, but on the end we just put it flat right here, so there's no trim. But yeah, let me know. Do you think we should trim those corners out? There's also on the other side right down here. So yeah, I'm curious what people think we should do with that. This is what it looks like up close for reference. Really happy with this. It's turned out amazing. We're gonna get to the closet another day. We're gonna be building some drawers and some shelving in there. So with that, we're gonna end the video here and we'll see you in the next one.